What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Dutch, and welcome to Not a Pookie podcast. I have not been up here in a couple of weeks, but you guys have been getting videos from me every once in a while. But if you want videos from me on a daily basis, please make sure that you go to Rumble. I upload there where, I get monetized off break. Here on YouTube, it is so hard to get monetized. I talk about this all the time. On today's show, we're going to be exploring some some old wounds, people, that this lady, Jada Pinkett Smith, just keep rehashing. I don't know why this lady continues to go on her, tirade against Will Smith. And I don't know why Will Smith just wouldn't just go down to the courthouse, wherever they live, and just file for divorce. I just don't understand why these two individuals are just, stringing us along in their personal life the last, as Jada would say, 7 years, She claims that they have been separated for 7 years. And all of what we were seeing, everything that we were witnessing through what they used to do, and, the Oscar slap, the red table, she wants us to believe that all of that was done under the tutelage of separation. And I don't know what to believe. To be honest, I really don't know what to believe. I don't know how to believe it. I don't know. And quite frankly, it's getting annoying, She recently came out with this book, and this book is revealing a lot of things that a lot of people just didn't want to hear, The book is revealing how she feels about Tupac for the millionth time. Let me fix my little thing here. The book reveals the 7-year separation. The book reveals how she just thought the Oscar slap was uncalled for. The book reveals that Chris Rock tried to holler at her back in the day, that we didn't even ask for this. No one asked for this. The book reveals that Tupac Shakur tried to, marry her from jail. The book reveals that Tupac Shakur had alopecia. The book reveals that Tupac Shakur is still alive. The book reveals that Tupac Shakur wrote Hail Mary for... man! The book reveals a lot, right? But Will Smith, he had a book too. And he just talks highly of his wife. He talks highly of her. In every situation, he talks highly of her. Anytime he's talking about Jada Pinkett Smith, even when it's in a bad light, he always seems to turn it right back around on him. Even when he threw this elaborate, 40-year birthday party for her, she got mad because she didn't want all of this, and she did this, and you went out and got Mary J. Blige to sing at my birthday. Oh my God. Why would you get Mary J. Blige to come sing at my birthday party? He told that story, and then he turned it around and said, yeah, I was inconsiderate. Like, dude, what is going on? I think this, people. I have a theory. I'm going to put this theory out right now. And if you're in here, please make sure that you hit that like button. Y'all know I'm shadow banned. Y'all know my videos don't get shared like the one that will be 14 years old and have a channel called, Teen Mom, Life and Day of a Teen Mom. They get shared all damn day on YouTube. YouTube just recommend their video, the degenerate behavior of that mindset of having children at a young age. The liberal YouTube there. I'm going to go live on Rumble one day. I just ain't get over there yet. But yeah, the liberal YouTube just kicks out all of the dysfunction. But when you're talking and making sense, like myself and a lot of other people on YouTube, you tend to get shadow banned. So hit that like button if you're in here, people. It helps the algorithm push the video, So I have a theory, though. It's just a theory, and if you guys feel me, put a 1 in the comment section or the chat room. Now, the theory is Jada Pinkett got something on Will Smith. Jada Pinkett got a picture of Will Smith sucking dick. Jada Pinkett got a picture of Will Smith getting fucked in the ass, or she has a picture or knowledge or proof that he's a child molester. She has proof of something. Because let me tell you something. Will Smith can't be oblivious to what's going on. We all see what she's doing. We seen that behind the scenes clip when they were in his house. And he said, please don't film me in my house. And that was after 7 years ago, or within 7 years ago, but they were both in the house. But she said they've been separated for 7 years. That's what I said. It's hard to believe what the fuck she says, man. And the thing is, just think, if your wife had something on you that was detrimental and you're Will Smith, man, what else would you do? You will always protect her. You will get the fuck up and smack Chris Rock for no apparent reason at the Oscars and say, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. That's what you would do. Because he's not divorcing her. And she's not divorcing him. And we're going to hear from Miss Jada Pinkett Smith right now. And I'm sure you guys seen this clip. But let's play it so I can get more in depth with my theory here. Let's go.
Surprising things in the book. But the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
right,
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
yes,
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us.
So many surprising things in the book, but the thing...
Right?
Yeah.
How to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people?
Y'all ever heard people just talk and do this mystic shit and, not really fucking saying anything? Listen to what the fuck she's saying. Like, just listen. She's just talking to talk and seem mystical.
Right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, and we hadn't figured that out.
What the fuck you mean how to present y'all divorce to people? Just get a fucking divorce.
Our walk in Baltimore, Jada reflected on their breakup.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, why it fractured? That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with
trying. So if you was exhausted with trying, why not just say face. See, the thing is, people, my theory go on, Jada Pinkett Smith is nothing without being Will Smith's wife, because, you know, she's not going to divorce him. You feel me? Now, I understand why he won't divorce her. We already established that she might got something on him. And the reason why she's keeping that said thing on him is because she don't want to divorce him either. You see? Because she is nothing without Will Smith. She's the only reason we're talking about Jada Pinkett Smith is because of that last word I said, Smith. You see what I mean? The thing is, if she divorces him, she's going to get a nice shiny penny. But guess what? No one is going to want to listen to her anymore. No one is going. Facebook didn't want to listen to her anymore. That's why they canceled their fucking show with her mother and her mystified ass 190-year-old daughter. You know what I mean? Because she just be, yeah. Like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Because they get on that show and, you know, it's about healing, because we got healed, y'all, because we got healed. And, you know, I used to masturbate when I was young. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell's that got to do with healing, man? Bringing people on the show that did dead wrong in the public, and you just allowing them to come up there and quote unquote heal. You see, Facebook said, you know, you're too controversial for us. We gonna go ahead and let you roll because you just be all over the place. You see? We don't want to hear from just Jada Pinkett Smith without it being Jada Pinkett Smith. We don't want to hear from Jada Pinkett. And I think that she knows that. I think that she understands that she is nothing without this man. She is not a movie star. She's a D-list movie star, period. If that, she doesn't do anything. She is Will Smith's wife, and she continues to emasculate the shit out of this man in front of America, where we don't even ask for these things. A couple of months ago, she talked about how this man could make her come. I mean, goddamn, like, why are you continuing to just talk? Just talk. Why don't you just shut the fuck up and be mystical and healing and all of that by yourself? Because we getting tired of it. The public is getting tired of it. I remember it was a time where we wanted to know what the Smiths was like. You know what I mean? I remember that time, but that's past time, man. After that, look, I wiped my hands with it after that Red Table Talk. That Red Table Talk just solidified what their whole thing is. You see what I mean? If you guys are in here, I see you coming in, please make sure you tap that like button for me. Now, until the Oscars. Now, we're going to talk about the Oscars real quick. And this is why I call this woman the most evil woman alive. You read the title, right? It's probably why you clicked it. And this is why I call Will Smith the biggest simp alive. That man was at the Oscars with his quote-unquote ex-wife or wife that he's not living with. Whatever. They're at the Oscars. This man gets up and proceeds to walk on stage and smack the dog shit out of one Chris Rock. Okay? And not only smack him, but go take his seat and say, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth. And Lupita's sitting there like, oh yeah, that's what's going on. That's what we doing. Just messed up my man Questlove's Oscar win. You know what I mean? And after that, for the next year and some change, he's been on this apology tour talking about how, you know, that just didn't rub him right, that Chris said that and blah, 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 right? Now, we was thinking that, you know, him and Jada understood why he did that. Jada is in this interview and basically saying, I don't know why that motherfucker did that. That was just stupid, basically. And Chris Rock came up to me and, you know, I don't know, but you know why he did it. And even if you didn't, you his wife, you his motherfucking wife, you supposed to ride or die, yes. Fuck it, you know. Either no comment or simply say, you know, he did what he felt he needed to do for me, period. But nah, what do she say?
Will Smith slapped Chris Rock after Chris made a crack about Jada's hair.
I could tell it bothered you. You did an eye roll. Like,
Right. Yeah, and I did that eye roll not so much for me, and I think this is really important, but the fact that there could be a jab at alopecia.
Will then went on a profane tirade warning Chris not to mention his wife's name. Jada couldn't believe what she was hearing.
What is going on? Now, first of all, I'm really shocked because, mind you, I'm not there. We haven't called each other husband and wife in a long time.
Okay. You said y'all wasn't calling each other husband and wife for a long time privately. Privately, shorty. So why are you sitting up here saying, oh, he's calling me his wife in public? Because you said you was holding up the public, this public persona of husband and wife. So why in your mind, in your inner mind, you're saying, why is he calling me his wife? Because y'all are in public. And yes, Mr. Johnson, he says Chris actually never mentioned her hair. And on top of that, what are you talking about alopecia? Alopecia ain't have anything to do with comparing you to a movie where Demi Moore was playing the role of, drum roll please, a resilient woman, a strong woman, a woman that went through adversity. Y'all don't want it tonight. Do you want it tonight? Do you really want me to break this down? Thank you, Mr. Johnson. If anything, it was a motherfucking jab at women wanting to be strong. Ain't have shit to do with your goddamn hair. I digress.
I'm like, what is going on right
keep
now?
my wife's name
out of your mouth, right? And I'm like, but now I'm really worried for Will because I don't know what's going on.
You're not worried for Will. You never been worried for Will. Because if you was worried for Will, you would have told his ass, sit your ass back down. Where you going, boy? Oh, never took him on that red table talk. You see what I'm saying? See, I gotta understand what's going on with this lady. This lady is fucking evil, okay? And I've known women like that, just evil for no reason.
What viewers did not see at the time, while Oscar clips were being shown, was Chris Rock leaning over the stage to talk to Jada.
And Chris looks to me and he says, Jada, I meant no harm. Now, I'm just out of it because I'm really worried about
and
Will.
what's Will doing? He's just sitting there?
And Will's still talking. He's like, because now he's mad because Chris is talking to me. And I go, Chris, this is about some old shit. That's all I can think to say.
Yeah.
So why you ain't over there with your husband? It seemed like she protects every other dude, dead and alive. It's like she protects every other dude because, yeah, you know, he profusely apologized to me. Like, he just came to me and she was like, no. And she making Will out to be this insane clown posse motherfucker. Like, I don't know what this motherfucker was on. He was on some shit. They don't even call me wife no more. Why the fuck he even up smacking people in the motherfucking face? Because y'all supposed to be having the persona going on in the public. This is the same woman that slept with her son's friend, right? This is the same goddamn woman that slept with her son's friend who was on drugs, who's a drug addict, took advantage of a little dude, and then called it an entanglement with her husband, who looked like he just got finished crying on a red table talk where she didn't even apologize for the shit. This is that same woman where in the fucking house, he's asking her, baby, can you stop? Why are you recording me in my own house? And she continues to record him and disrespect him. This is the same woman. Now she's looking at him like he crazy.
Right? And I couldn't really take in his apology.
How unusual for Will, a guy who, I mean,
she says she couldn't take in Will Smith's apology. She is just, it's something going on with them, young. Like, for real. Like, I think they hate each other in the background. I think she got something on him, like I said earlier. She even got a picture of him sucking dick, a picture of him getting fucked, or some knowledge of him fucking with kids. Or he murdered somebody in their backyard or something. That she got it. And on her side, she knows she ain't shit without being Will Smith's wife. You see what I'm saying? No one is checking for Jada Pinkett Smith. Now, I would say that she is a sexy little motherfucker, and I'm sure she put it on little dude, and I'm sure she put it on fucking Will. That's why Will look Jada Pinkett. I don't know what's going on with her face today, but man, she is a bad little jump, a little jump too. You know what I'm saying? She probably do some things, man, and have a motherfucker like, oh my God, I need to rethink life real quick. For real, man. So Jada just needs to stop this foolery. She needs serious mental health help. Yes, the fuck she does. Somebody, look, the thing is, and I don't know if they got a prenup, Mr. Johnson. The thing is, man, I don't know. But what I do know is it's something going on that we don't know. And guess what's going to happen? It's going to blow up. And when it blow up, it's going to blow up. It's going to actually blow up in their face, and we're going to be the witness of all of this.
On that kind of stage to do something so insane.
Absolutely.
It's totally out of character.
It's not him whatsoever.
He did this. She acting like she has nothing to do with what. She's pulled herself out of the situation, y'all. She's pulled herself out of that whole Oscar situation. If Will is not down at that courthouse Monday morning, he's probably gonna off himself. I don't know. Will Smith probably just be like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know that man cannot handle fucking adversity and all of this shit, man. And dude we might be hearing some news this week, man, on some tragic shit. He said Will's son said he gay. Look, I don't put it past him, man. You know Hollywood. Y'all know that Hollywood shit. Something is going to come down the pike, I think, in the next probably 10 days. That's going to shock the world.
And to Jada's surprise, she was also blamed.
You became the bad guy. Look what Jada made him do. Jada rolled her eyes, and look what he did. He ran up there and hit Chris.
Yeah.
Poor Will. That's what the narrative became.
Yeah.
She says that's because 2 years earlier, Jada discussed what she called an entanglement on her show, Red Table Talk.
My honest opinion about that is that narrative had more to do with the false narrative that I helped to create on the Red Table.
So poor Will because of
The adulterous wife.
Yeah.
Who forced him to go to the table and sit there, you know what I mean? And now look at...
Y'all see that passive aggression? I ain't force him to do shit. He came on his own. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear it?
what she's done. She has the power with an eye roll to make him go up and...
What? Yeah, that's what he did. That's what you did. Whoa.
slap somebody on stage.
Again, Jada Pinkett Smith is the most evil woman alive. Y'all hear what this woman is sitting up here saying? Listen, little old me could just make him, that man, go up there with a roll of my eye. What? Come on, man. Listen.
Wife.
Yeah.
Who forced him to go to the table and sit there, you know what I mean? And now look at what she's done. She has the power with an eye roll to make him go up and slap somebody on stage.
So that was from her point of view, and she says that there was bad blood between Chris Rock and...
If y'all in here, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure. I see you coming in. Please make sure you hit that like button. I much appreciate. Because you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Appreciate that.
Will from before. But she said she actually thought it was like a bit, because she said she watched them storm up, and Will had been up and down throughout the Oscars. Right. And then, no one asked them to leave. No.
So basically what this woman is doing is putting 100, not taking no accountability, I told y'all about these modern women, man. Watch out for them. Taking no accountability for, now, yes, Will Smith has full accountability of what he did. And we're going to get on Will Smith in a minute. But you are pulling yourself away from said incident as if you did not do anything. I had nothing to do with this. And I believe that's why she's the most evil person.
One said you've got
I feel like I don't understand it at all. I still don't. They had been together for 7 years at that point, right?
Yep.
Or whatever, 5, 6, 7 years. And then she's shocked because he's like, don't talk about my wife that way. And she's like...
Well, because she was, well, he invited her because he thought this was his crowning moment in Hollywood, and he wanted her there, even though they weren't together.
Yeah, she was a part of his rise.
Yeah, so and then for him to say, my wife, I think that surprised her, and then it was a ripple effect.
But none of that matters when it triggers violence. I mean, at the end of the day, like Will hit Chris. That's
and I think she sort of felt like she was the heavy. If you watch Will's acceptance speech, he says... as he's crying, he says the things we do for love, as if that's what he's doing.
That's why
protecting her.
It kind of puts it on her.
Yeah, it kind of did.
To this day, I still thought when it first started, like she said, I thought it was a bit.
We all did.
I thought, okay, he's coming up to
classic Will.
People were texting me, and I'm like, oh no, it's all.
She'll add a lot more context to this.
My man Steve Johnson says she's definitely fanning the flames. She very well could have released a book and press tour saying, thanks for your questions about Will, but I'm here to talk about my life, not his. Like I told you guys, Jada Pinkett Smith is nothing without Will Smith. Her whole book, I guarantee that goddamn whole book has about 8 chapters of got probably about 8 chapters of Tupac's Shakur. Look at that face. Y'all look at that fucking face. I used to love this lady. I used to love her. Say, get a divorce and keep it pushing. Won't be the first or the last divorce in Bollywood. Thank you. That's all. See, she's trying to hang on to past times. She's trying to hang on to this. No one wants to, like I said, that book has probably 8 chapters of Pac, and the rest is about Will. About how he can't fuck her and make her come, and how she cried on her wedding day. Then what the fuck you get married for then? You ain't have to marry the motherfucker, man. Goddamn. But nah, you knew what it was. He coming off Independence Day. She like, I'm about to get that bag. Somebody say, Will Smith probably be cheating on her. That's why she doing this shit. All right, but he ain't doing it in the motherfucking public. If he ain't doing it in public, you should humiliate him in private. Why go to the world with it and just fucking divorce him, man? Y'all in fucking California, where I don't even think you need a prenup for you to get half that money. Shawty, you gonna get half that money. You dig? Let's get to Will Smith's simp ass. Will, I don't care, bruh. At this point, if she got anything on your ass, you gotta deal with that shit and just get this shit over with, bruh. Fresh simp of Bel-Air, man. Cause you looking like a whole clown out this jump, bruh. What's up, Black 995? You look like a straight up clown. You been looking like a clown out here, man. And I hate seeing black men of stature look like that. Of some type of value look like that, bruh. We not supposed to be looking like that. Look at her fucking face. She don't care what she says about this man. She has no respect for this man, no loyalty to this man. So why don't you just divorce him? But you can't. You can't. Because you ain't shit without him. And Will, I lost a lot of respect for that man. I used to love Will Smith. I used to love Will and Jada. I had songs with their names in it. Will and Jada. Leash Keys. Look, I love black women. I love black women. I loved this woman. I loved Gabrielle Union. But they just started to do some shit to their men that just trickle down into the mindset of our women today. Not all. I got to say fucking not all. Don't know why I got to say not all. Because if I'm talking about the thing, that means I'm talking about all that do that thing. But anyway, fuck it. They emasculate us, man. Black 995 said the truth is that her mama made her marry him because she was pregnant at the time. And her mom wanted her to get out of Baltimore. Probably. Jada's mother wanted to get out of Baltimore, so she used her daughter, like mama, like daughter, like daughter, like mama, vice versa. Use her daughter marrying Will Smith to get a bag out of Will. Because the mama treats Will better than she do. The mama should have married Will. Mama look good. Mama still look good. Will should have went on and married. No, I should have just... Because her mother was a crackhead, right? That's the real truth. Jada wanted Tupac. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Talking about Tupac proposed to her in fucking jail. See, she be saying a lot about Pac. That if Pac was here, like, she lying like a motherfucker. Talking about some Pac had alopecia. Yeah, alopecia. Girl, shut the fuck up. You know you ain't know shit about no goddamn alopecia until your hair start falling out. This woman is the most evil woman alive. I should do a series, a playlist called Most Evil Woman Alive. I think I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to put all of the most evil women alive in that shit. Because look at her face. She's single-handedly talking shit about this man and completely destroying his reputation, manhood, livelihood, and I can't blame her. Yep, I talked all that shit about her. I don't blame her. Who I blame is Will fucking Smith. I'm sorry. He's the biggest fucking simp alive. He allowed this shit to happen. He allowed this shit to happen. He allowed this shit to happen to him. He could have got rid of this shit after the red table, and we would have been back on his side, and he would not have to smack the shit out of Chris Rock, and we would have gotten his second Oscar the year after he got his first Oscar for Emancipation. But nah, that movie, that director, that shit just went to shit. We can't get that because he did the damn thing in that movie. But we can't get that. That pussy was so evil that it turned August Alsina gay. God damn. But I'm sure it was some good pussy. I'm sure it was. Jada Pinkett looked like she looked like she could tell. See, that's how she be getting. Fuck, it's bad. Look, man, I appreciate you guys coming up here. I just wanted to put my little 2 cents on it. I know y'all knew it was coming. You know, I posted it on the community tab on YouTube, and lo and behold, man, y'all went in. I was like, should I go ahead and do a little video? A 5-minute video, you know what I'm saying? So I said, nah, I'm going to go live on this. I'm going to go live because, you know, y'all know I like to go live and where I can just, you know, let it out. Like when I record, I got to edit the joint and make sure it's good, blah, blah, blah. Say Hillary Clinton. What? Hillary Clinton is still a little bit more evil. I don't know, bruh. Man, but we might got to put them, you know, side by side. Hillary Clinton evil as fuck though. That might. I said I'm gonna do it. I said I'm gonna do a motherfucking series. That might be the next jump. Hillary Clinton is fucking evil. Yes, she is. You know what I mean? There's a reason why my man Bill Clinton had to do what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? And she a butch. You know what I'm saying? Straight up butch. You know what I'm saying? So you might got one, Brian. You might got one. You might got me on that, but I don't know. But nah, because look, check it. I ain't even gonna say Hillary is more than Jada, because guess what? Hillary ain't out here just talking shit about Bill Clinton. Know what I'm saying? Even after my man got some head in the Oval Office, she said, you know, I'm gonna stand by my man. You know what I mean? That's equivalent to Will Smith. That's equivalent to Will Smith smacking dude on stage. And now y'all see she ain't even holding him down. She ain't even hold my man down. Guess what? Hillary Clinton at least held her man down, and they still married. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, man. You know, if you talking about worst woman alive on some, you know, just moral shit, yes, I'm with that. You know what I mean? He said Bill Clinton would have made her. Yes. If Hillary Clinton did half the shit that Jada Pinkett did, hey, I want her gone tonight. Now you be like, look, people. We're looking for Hillary. We're looking for her. We don't know where she's at. Last. But I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Make sure that y'all share this video, get it out to the people. Appreciate all the people who came in, talk. And if you are in here, please right now, and you ain't hit that like button so this video could continue to share on the playback. Like I always say, you guys, stay unplugged from false narratives, and I appreciate you. And I'll be back up here as soon as I can. I will holler at you guys next time on the next one. Peace. Y'all be safe, man. Be safe.